We're ready to scale. Let's go. Oh wait, which way again?
Set the potato, boy,
Hi entrepreneurs, I'm Vicky Brown, and you're in the right place if you want to engage your team, boost your business, and grow your leadership muscle. Today, we're diving into a critical aspect of scaling your service business, getting your team ready for the big leagues. Because let's face it, your team is the backbone of your service business, and they need to be in top shape for the growth ahead. So buckle up, and let's get your crew ready to scale. Now, the first thing to understand is scaling isn't just about processes and numbers. It's about cultivating a growth mindset in your entire team. And guess what? That starts with you. It's your, well, dare I say it, mindset. Are you ready to delegate? Do you trust your team with bigger responsibilities? If you're nodding yes, then you're on the right track. But if you're hesitating, well, we've got some work to do. To start, take a good, hard look at your current team. Who are your rising stars? Who needs a little extra support? When you understand your team's strengths and weaknesses, well, that's a crucial piece for successfully scaling. So, as an action item, try conducting a skills assessment. That's going to help you identify gaps that may need filling as you continue to grow. All right, let's talk about your org chart. You see, because while you're scaling, this won't just be a static document. It's a living, breathing roadmap of your company's future. Because as you grow, your organizational structure is going to have to evolve right along with you. So let's put on your visionary hat and start thinking big. Take a good look at your current structure. Now, imagine your business twice, 5 times, 10 times its current size. How does your structure hold up? And here's a spoiler alert. It probably needs some tweaking. This is called a future state org chart. You need to think about what roles you'll need in the future, not just what you need right now. Maybe you're wearing multiple hats at the moment, but as you scale, you'll need to delegate. So start mapping out those future positions. Chief Operating Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, HR Director, team leads. Get specific about the responsibilities you're going to need each of those roles to handle. Now, take a look at the talent you have on tap. How does your current team fit into your future picture? This is your chance to spot potential leaders. Who's showing promise in marketing? Who's got a knack for operations? You can start grooming these folks for future leadership roles right now. And remember, it's not just about moving current team members up. You may have to bring in fresh talent to fill very specialized roles as you continue to grow. So start thinking about what skills and experience those future hires are going to need. The key here is to create a structure that's scalable and flexible. You want an org chart that can accommodate growth without constant major overhauls. It should provide clear career paths for your employees and a roadmap for your hiring. All right, if you've been with me on this channel for a while, you've heard me beat this drum before. But I'm going to say it again because it's just that important. Training is key. In fact, it's not just key. It's the secret sauce. It's the magic wand. It's the golden ticket. It's all that to scaling your business successfully. Because here's the deal. If you want to scale, and I mean really scale, not just grow a little bit, you need to level up your team's skills. And guess what? That includes you too, fearless leader. Nobody gets a pass on this one. Now, when I say skills, I'm not just talking about the technical stuff. Sure, keeping your team up to date on the latest industry trends and technologies, well, that's crucial. But let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture. The skills that are going to move your business forward, the ones that are going to make the difference between good and great, well, they're what some people call soft skills. But let me tell you, there's nothing soft about them. They're the hardcore essential skills that are going to determine your success. Things like leadership, communication, problem solving, adaptability. These are the must-haves as you move forward. So how do you develop these skills? Well, here's where you need to get creative. Try on different things like in-house mentoring programs or external workshops and courses. And don't overlook standard training classes. And I know, before you start stressing about money, remember, investing in your team's skills is investing in your business's future. So it's not really an expense, it's an investment with compound interest. And the dividends are going to pay off in increased productivity, better client satisfaction, and a more agile, adaptable business that's ready to scale. Now let's talk efficiency, because when you're scaling, efficiency isn't just nice to have, it's do or die. As your business grows, those little inefficiencies that you could brush off when you were smaller, well, they're going to multiply like rabbits. And before you know it, you're drowning in a sea of wasted time and wasted resources. So that's where standard operating procedures, or SOPs, come into play. Now, I know what you're thinking. SOPs sound about as exciting as watching paint dry. But trust me, solid SOPs are the secret weapon of successfully scaled businesses. You see, as you scale, your SOPs need to be rock solid. They need to be clear, comprehensive, and most importantly, actually useful. I'm not talking about dusty manuals that are going to sit on some shelf somewhere. I'm talking about living documents that guide your team every single day. Now, how do you actually do it? Well, here's some steps to get you started. Map current processes. Start by mapping out how things currently work. Use flowcharts, diagrams, or even just bullet point lists, and make it visual if you can. Identify pain points. Ask your team members where they're experiencing frustrations or delays. Those are your prime targets for improvement. Brainstorm solutions. Get the team together to brainstorm ways to streamline those very pain points. Remember, no idea is too crazy at this particular stage. Document new processes. Once you've agreed on improvements, document the new process clearly. Use a consistent format across all your SOPs, and that makes them easier to use. Test and refine. Implement the new process, but be ready to refine it. Real-world use often uncovers things you didn't anticipate. Regular reviews. Set a schedule to review and update your SOPs on a regular basis. As your business scales, your processes will need to evolve along with it. Remember, the goal here isn't just to make your business more efficient, although that is a big plus. It's about empowering your team with a clear roadmap of what happens, when, and why. Because when everyone understands the big picture and their role in it, you're not just scaling your business, you're building a well-oiled machine that can handle whatever growth throws at it. Now let's talk tech. Face it, to scale efficiently, you've got to leverage technology. There's just no way around it. But here's the kicker. Your team needs to be on board as well. And I mean really on board, not just nodding along in meetings while they're secretly plotting to stick with their notebook and pen. Now I know what you might be thinking. Oh no, not more AI. Well, while AI is certainly part of the picture, it's not the be-all and end-all. In fact, I haven't yet found a replacement for a good old Excel spreadsheet. See, sometimes the classics are the classics for a reason. The key here is to invest in user-friendly tools that are going to make your team's lives easier, not harder. Because let's be honest, if the tech is a pain to use, your team's going to find creative ways to avoid it. And by creative, I mean they'll stick to their old methods and your new fancy system will become a very expensive digital paperweight. Let's talk about some specific types of tech that can help you scale. Project management tools. Things like Asana, Trello, or Monday.com. They can help keep everyone on the same page as your projects get more and more complex. Customer relationship management, or CRM systems. As your client base grows, a good CRM like Kajabi or HubSpot can be a game changer. Communication platforms. Tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams can help keep communication flowing as your team continues to expand. Automation tools. Look for opportunities to automate repetitive tasks. Now, this could be as simple as setting up email autoresponders. And yes, AI and machine learning. These can be incredibly powerful, especially for tasks like data analysis and customer service chatbots. But remember, AI is a tool, not a magic wand. Use it wisely. Remember, the goal of technology is to enhance your team's capabilities, not replace them. So choose wisely, implement thoughtfully, and always keep your team's needs at the very forefront. Remember, scaling your service business isn't just about getting more clients or increasing revenue. In fact, that's growth, which is completely different from scaling. Scaling is about using what you've got more effectively, gaining revenue ground without creating an outsized expense budget. And to do that, you're going to need a team that can handle growth and thrive in a dynamic environment. So invest in them, trust them, and watch them scale the heck out of your business. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and share. And remember, your inspired leadership is the secret sauce to having a high-performance team and a wildly successful business you'll love. I'll see you next time on Leader's Journey.